I'll tell you about the time I served. It started in 1954. The TV started spilling color. Couple months before juvenile, I wasn't 14 when they sent me out to sea to join the ranks of salty dogs with my tail between my knees. Oh, the ships we sailed were made of wood still, and the men on them were made of steel. Oh, the hardest men still get hungry. Oh, us Bonefish Boys behind the wheel. Oh, our boots were ever soaking, our tongues were never dry. We're praying to the bottle and the green flash in the sky. Oh, the weather got the better of my face, cut me so deep, and in the trenches of my skin the bitter begs to feed. Oh, the ships we sailed were made of wood still, and the men on them were made of steel. Oh, the hardest men, they still get hungry. Oh, us Bonefish Boys behind the wheel. So after 13 years of sea legs, the bad luck followed suit. The sallow, sullen shadow of that boy they did recruit. And back on royal ground, counterculture fed cocaine, I spent 30 years, then 20 more with Lucy on my brain. Oh, the ships we sailed were made of wood still, and the men on them were made of steel. The hardest men, oh, they get hungry. Oh, us Bonefish Boys behind the wheel. Oh, us Bonefish Boys behind the wheel. Oh, us Bonefish Boys behind the wheel.
That was on your record, To Be Clear. Olivier Fairfield played drums on it.
Yeah.
What was the process of making that record? Like, I want to hear about it. Like, what was the recording process like for you?
The whole record was really fun to make. I made it with Jim Bryson. It was our second record together, and so we'd like kind of gotten into the like groove of working together, and we're really comfortable, and we were just like giggling the whole time, and it was really fun. And that song particularly, some of the songs I like didn't have that much of like a sonic direction for them going into the studio, and I was like, Jim will kind of we'll find it as we go. But Bonefish Boys, I was like, I want it to be like swordfish trombones, tom waits. I want it to be like that rain dog, like junkyard, jangly, like kind of unexpected. And it sounds, I love how it came out. Great. And it sounds like nothing else on the record or like nothing else I've made since or before, but I love it. And Olivier we were like, maybe we could bring in some chains, and we have him like like he's playing this like steel drum, but it's like a rusty steel drum that he literally found in like the garbage or something, and it was just like scratched my like junkyard itch perfectly. Right. And he just came up with this like and I was like yes, and then we kind of followed that, and we like added a bunch of percussive little like ear scratchy bits. Got the keys to the city when I got my skin, my bones. I call the dark sky pretty. There is grit I'll never know. Use my hands to rock the cradle. You use yours to rule the world. One more blind horse in the stable. One more naive little girl. Ooh, and lucky are the ones for whom the shoe fits right. Lucky are the pretty, the wealthy and the wise. Lucky are the babies sleeping through the night. Lucky are the ones who get to watch the fight. I crawl my way across the country, overturning every stone, peering down to the in-between. There is grief I'll never know. Ooh, and lucky are the ones for whom the shoe fits right. Lucky are the pretty, the wealthy and the wise. Lucky are the babies sleeping through the night. Lucky are the ones who get to watch the fight. To be dipped in gold, to be dipped in ice. The referee's calling it a fair fight. And I tell you now, they rigged the race with coins on the horses leading first place. First place. Ooh, and lucky are the ones for whom the shoe fits right. Lucky are the pretty, the wealthy and the wise. Lucky are the babies sleeping through the night. Lucky are the ones who get to watch the fight.
I got the keys to the city.
So this one I recorded at the Treehouse in like Saint-Adèle, which is north of Montreal in the Laurentians. And we recorded all of last winter. And there's tons of windows in the Treehouse, and you're like in the middle of the forest and everything. And I remember it was like blizzarding that week we recorded. And I recorded with Connor Seidel, who's a phenomenal producer from Montreal.
Amazing.
I love everything he does. And I had this, like, I had a pretty clear direction for that one as well. And there's this Icelandic artist that I love called Arnie Margaret. And she had a song, now I forget, I think it's called Day Old Thoughts. And it has just this like kind of mysterious, like, it like chugs along, and it's really heavy, but also she kind of floats over it. And it was just a really cool vibe that they created on that song. And I brought it to Connor and I was like, I want to do this. And he's like, well, we can't do that because she did that, but we can do something. We kind of like took that idea and then made it our own. And Olivier was playing on that as well. And I love how the snare sounds. I love how heavy it is, but then also there's like so much space for the lyrics to be, which is kind of the whole thing with that song. I wanted to be heard.
You're the coin in the cake, going when the stakes are high. You're a pack of wild geese in a clear blue sky. You're the sun on my face, you're the first sweet nectarine dripping down my chin, you kiss me clean. You're a game of chess, a guess on the first try. You're a full moon, a wishbone, a lash falling from my eye. You're the rush of the water I've sworn is healing. Or you're making me feel like $1 worth stealing. You are the brightest thing. Like smoke on my skin, I love how you linger. On the tip of my tongue, I can't quite put my finger on it. If you want, we can go where it's green and the days burn brighter. Look at me finally walking the wire. To the brim, you are morning light. Soak it up, sip it, and make me feel alright. Fill my cup to the brim, you are morning light. Oh, you're the brightest thing. You are the brightest thing.
Coin in the Cake is basically like a love song to all of my friends and all of my community and everyone who makes me feel so special and who I get to like return that love to. And it's on the new record, and the new record kind of has this like overarching theme of like luck and joy and yeah, it's like a huge love song that I dedicate to my friends and my family. And You're the Brightest Thing comes from a text that I got from a friend after we spent like the whole week at a festival together, and he was just like, man, hanging out with you was so much fun. And then he ended his like really lovely message with, you're the brightest thing. I was like, it was so sweet. And then the verses came together because I was writing in the car, and I'll just like record and sing whatever I'm thinking.
Okay, wait, hold on. So you're just like driving, you get like a melody in your head,
yeah,
and you just like record it, like
just I'm never in charge of when it comes. It's just like the other day I was driving, and it was so urgent that I literally pulled over on the highway, and I was like, got my guitar out, and I was like, and it just like fell into my lap, and the song was just there, and I was like, I feel like I'm a midwife for these songs and someone else like made them. It's so weird.